Okay, gig workers, gig community, gig economy. When it happens, I'm learning when it feels right and it comes to you naturally, share the information. I'm going to speak about the transition of evolution of, you know what? Maybe it's a revolution. I get those words mixed up, even though I do understand the meanings. It's like a revolution against modern technology, against, like, as an example, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub are my top three that I'm familiar with in my market. And the transition to input-output apps. What do I mean by that? I mean apps like dlivrd. I mean apps like dumpling. Let me explain. I know for a fact dlivrd wants to rid the middleman, which is Uber Eats, in our case, food delivery people, Grubhub, DoorDash, because they charge fees, because they take more money from the customer, the client, and the workers get less. Well, if you rid that middleman and you use an app, sorry for the background noise, I have very loud neighbors. If you use an app like dlivrd that's planning on working directly with the restaurants, the worker gets more money. Now, that's a fact. In all my videos, I prove that. They really are someone who holds true as for now, the customer gives a $30 tip, you get that $30 tip. Still, most of the deliveries I've completed have been $10 base pay. Some have been $12.50, and a couple of them have been $15 base pay. And then we work for tips. Like all Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, Instacart, Spark, we work for tips. So, that's an input-output. That's ridding a middleman like Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash, connecting the client, the customer, to a worker who's willing to provide a service for a specific price. And I look forward to helping dlivrd expand and branch out into more states, more markets, so gig workers like us who enjoy working the food delivery opportunities can earn more money and driving less and getting out in and out of the car less. Instead of doing 15 to 20 deliveries, you can complete 2 or 3. You're going to complete larger orders. That's the goal. Dumpling. If you watch me, I'm trying to build up a client base, a steady client base of repeat customers to shop for. And I pay, as a small business owner, I'm paying to use the app. So instead of working Instacart and they take all these fees, they have membership fees, they don't want you to give the receipt to the customers, they mark up product prices, they charge credit card processing fees, and they make up fees. Where when you hire a dumpling, the transition has happened. When you hire a dumpling shopper, in my case, you're not paying membership fees, you're not paying credit card processing fees, you're not paying any product price markups, and if you hire me, it's a choice. You're not paying any platform fees. I use that as a form of marketing, advertising myself. Because I would rather charge a modest base pay, like dlivrd, $10, $12.50, or $15. Those are the 3 base pays I've experienced. For me, I'm shooting for larger orders. I don't want to just do a lot of little ones. If someone wants me to shop for them, I want to stock up and drop off, 5, 6, 7 bags of the goods. I'm charging a base pay minimum of $27.50. But you're not getting charged, the clients are not getting charged credit card processing fees. They're not paying any membership fees. They're not paying any product price markups. And if they hire me, they don't pay a platform fee. And then I work for a tip. And I have it set up to 10%, 12%, 15%, 18%. And if someone wants to give me more, they can. But the point of sharing this with you, I'm just looking at this here, is because that's a form of a smart contract. Like the new Web3 is rolling out with the NFTs and the .crypto. And now the fast food places, customers can scan QR codes and they're earning crypto. They're introducing the new monetary system that way to the average folk. Smart contracts. It's like a smart contract. No middleman needed. I just need to know that I'm a small business owner who's helping support local businesses. And that's a good thing because then you can wipe out all those fees. I would rather charge a modest base pay and work for tips. I'm someone who's used to working for tips. I don't have a problem with that. I'm providing a service. And the third party is not needed. And that's what's going to come down here. I feel with all the places I pick up from, and I said this in earlier videos. If you look back to my 2 or 3 years ago, I said, and I said it several times, Uber Eats will dominate the fast food industries. I feel dlivrd will be used more by the small business owners, the privately owned businesses, because, they have more control. They're working with the driver. They're not paying any fees. They're paying very little fees. But you know what? dlivrd, I have to find that out, but I did say that. I did say it. I feel Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash are going to be used for the fast food industry. Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, stuff like that, where small business owners will probably move up, a step up, and use people like us. Dumpling, I know when I join in on the conference calls, people are using the Dumpling app to pick up at small business owners' restaurants, Chinese, pizzerias, taco places, stuff like that are owned by average people like us. They're business owners, they own a few shops, and they work in their business and they have employees. It's changing. Input, output. No middleman needed with all the extra blown out fees. And this is just another example of the monetary system, what's going on. Eventually, there's going to be a complete crash. Everything's going to close down, and they're going to put the average person on CBDCs. And I lost track, but it's the same concept. It's evolving. It's a revolution of all the companies that. Oh God, I got off track a bit, but you hear me. Same thing. I'll close it on this note. Same thing with artificial intelligence programs and softwares platforms out on the web. I'm inputting a prompt and I'm receiving a direct response, almost human-like. And I've been listening to a lot of videos, and the search engines are in a war. Now that's a revolution, because they are in a war. And it's coming down to Microsoft and Google. And I also, because I've been really studying the topic, which takes hours, but I want to know it. This is a chance of a lifetime to get ahead, especially if you are planning on investing in these futuristic companies that aren't so far away. They're really like tomorrow, next year, 2 years. Odd. Do you realize people like us are submitting data and getting paid for it so the companies can use it to put it into their artificial intelligence? You can enter a prompt and receive an image of your liking and tweak and edit the image. Input, output. Input, output. Everything's going to be input, output. Smart contracts. Do you hear me? You gig workers, don't get left behind, because unless you just want to do fast food joints, you better step up your game and start learning how to create your own small business using modern technology and paying to use apps to build a small business of your own for that input, output. No middleman needed. You'll earn more money. You'll earn more money. I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for future knowledge. Yeah, there you go. See you later. Bye.